Hey guys, Kendra Morse here is day 3 of Ray Higdon's 14-day marketing challenge. Here are my notes from what he talked about in the training portion of day 3. Day 4. You're on day 4. Okay, so one thing that he hit on really hard was that when you start doing lives more often than you've been doing them, you cannot get caught up in what your views are. You cannot get caught up in, oh my gosh, so many people watched my live from yesterday and more people watched my live from the day before, or less people watched my live today than yesterday. My views are going down. He said, focus on leads, not views. He said, stop checking your gauges. You're never going to get anywhere by checking those gauges. He said that when he started putting out live videos every single day, 9 years ago, there were no Facebook Lives. So he would do a video just like this, record it, and then put it onto YouTube or wherever. And he had no way to know how many people were watching those videos. So he said, stop checking the gauges. Worry about leads. Do not worry about views. Stop beating yourself up. It's a waste of time. You cannot wake up in the morning and tell yourself anything that isn't going to help you. And that's something that you have to kind of train yourself. If you've been waking up and telling yourself things that aren't helpful, then there may be some time that you need to put into retraining those thoughts. But he said he gave the breakdown of producers versus non-producers. Producers have a morning routine. They exercise, they may do meditation, they will spend some time with self-development, they will journal, they are healthy. They typically have a healthy morning routine. Non-producers think about yesterday, they spend time with negative self-talk and are too critical of themselves. And I just want you guys to know, I've been in this boat. I've felt like, oh my gosh, I did that yesterday. It was so dumb or was so silly or whatever. It wasn't perfect. Perfection isn't real. But anyway, you have to get out of that mindset. Stop being critical of yourself. Stop beating yourself up. Priorities. Producers focus on priorities. So X number of prospects that I'm going to reach out to today. I'm going to do a live today. I'm going to do my follow-ups today. With non-producers, the biggest issue is the time spent either producing or just thinking. So when you're spending all that time in that negative self-talk, you're wasting time that could be spent in action mode. And action mode is where growth happens. That's where success happens. It never happens when you're thinking. He talked quite a bit about how much time we waste thinking about the things that maybe didn't go quite how we had hoped. You don't have time to beat yourself up. You don't have the time to waste spent beating yourself up. The ability to say, woe is me, shows the abundance of inactivity. I thought that was powerful. The ability to say, woe is me, shows the abundance of inactivity. So if you're active, you won't have time to say, woe is me. Oh, I don't have any leads. I don't have any time. I don't have any this. I don't have any that. All the time you spent saying those things in your head or to somebody else is time that could have been spent in action mode. He talked about talk more about their crabgrass than you do your weed killer. So what does this mean? You can't talk about your weed killer and it's this chemical and it has this type of a release period and it's none of those things matter. You have to talk about the crabgrass that they have in their yard, not the weed killer that you have that will take care of the crabgrass. Talk about their pains, talk about their problems, not your solution. People don't buy teeth. Oh, I loved this. People don't buy teeth to eat better. No one. So he talked about, I think this is the end of my notes, but he talked about how he knows people that have spent like $30,000 on their teeth, on their smile, right? It's on their smile. They did not spend $30,000 on their teeth so that they could chew their food better. They don't care when someone is wanting to have dental work done. They don't care what the materials are. They don't care how strong it is. They don't care if it's so strong that you can chew concrete. This is what he said. They don't care. They want that smile. How a dentist is going to sell that is you're going to feel so much better about yourself when you can smile, when you're not afraid to show your smile, how you're going to feel when you're confident in this smile. That's what people want. They don't care about the materials. They don't care about how it's going to be in a day-to-day functioning way. They care about how it's going to make them look and how it's going to make them feel. And that's one thing that I got really big time out of this was People want to know about things that are going to help them look better and them feel better. Not what we have, not what it is, not ingredients, not pre and probiotics and things like that, because none of that in their mind computes to looking better or feeling better. So that's it for day 4 of Ray Higdon's second 14-day marketing challenge. Hope this is helpful, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye.